Hello and welcome, dear viewers, to this brand new episode of your show, The Untold. My name is Daid Al-Hutiri and I'm here with Fatma AlAwadhi. How are you doing today?
We're doing great. Thank you very much. Today is a very special guest. I'm just going to jump into it,
Go
right?
ahead, yes.
So, dear viewers, today we have our dear guest, Meshaal AlAwadhi. He is a car enthusiast. He is a photographer. He is, he knows, he's also a racer, by the way. And he knows how to break down what to do with a car. So once you purchase a car, and let's say for the love of cars that we have, you and I, we're going to ask him so many questions. How do you customize it? How do you differentiate between this and that? And there are so many questions that I have for the misconceptions that a lot of people have, and he's going to bust the myth.
All right, so I can't wait to ask him the questions. So stay with us, dear viewers. We will be back with Mr. Meshaal AlAwadhi. All right, welcome back, dear viewers, and now we are with Meshaal AlAwadhi. So, I'm seeing your smile. His smile. Everyone is smiling because today we're going to be talking about cars, right, and photography. So, welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
We're so happy to have you.
Okay.
And first of all, the first question is, what made you become so interested in cars?
I will say it, my uncle and my father, because both of them, they have it. But my father stopped it. My uncle, it's continue it, and he told me about the sport car. And when I young, I see it. You see beautiful car, because when I young, if you see the regular car, you will see it about large car or family car. But when you see the sport car, you will think it's maybe there is an artist make a bent about that something beautiful. After that, when I try it young. When I try it, I feel in love with power and speed.
Wow.
So it's all about sport
Yeah.
cars.
Okay. And what about the mechanics, Meshaal? How did you get into that? And where did you learn how to be a good car mechanic, to work on your cars?
On my car, there is a place, we said a hospital.
Okay.
Okay.
My uncle and his friend, they have a small garage in his home. So they are working by experience about the cars. After that, I said, what the problem for this car? They say there is something problem and we need to fix it. Can I ride? Okay, come on in. What do you want? I wanted to know how to open this one, how to change this one. So they tell me, no, stay. Step by step, you need to know how to open, how to close, how to clean. After that, I'm doing with experience, with old one, and someone is racer, and about something like that. After that, I'm going to academy.
Okay, so it started from the garage.
From the garage.
The hospital, they
Oh,
call
the
it.
house-
Yes.
yeah.
No, from the hospital. Yeah. After that,
the
I'm
academy.
going to the academy, take a course. After that, I'm using.
Okay. Wow.
So how long it took you?
For
4
the
years,
academy?
5 years, no, the whole thing.
Oh,
The whole thing, 3 years.
Mashallah, that's
to learn how to work with cars. Okay.
Yeah.
okay. So when it comes to maintenance,
Okay.
there has to be a difference between sport cars and the regular vehicles.
Okay.
So, can you tell the difference?
Okay. The regular car, we can go to the company and make the basic maintenance. The basic maintenance is go to the company and bring the cable, bring the computer, put it in the audio app, check it. There is something is wrong. you need to change it.
Okay.
But the sport car or the muscles car or racing car, there is a lot of step. The first one, I need to try it in the street. After that, I will try it and check it on the race. After that, I'm going to the company or to the garage and bring the OBD, specially OBD, and put it and check the computer for the racing. What's the problem?
Wow.
All right, so you have to go through testing. You have to
Yes.
drive the car. You have
Yeah.
to go through a whole process so that you can know how to maintain or fix
Yes.
the car.
Yeah.
All right, fair
And
enough.
and also, I think also we have a lot of differences when it comes to the cars themselves. Some cars are manual transmission, the others are automatic.
Yeah.
And before we start this, which one is your favorite?
My favorite is the manual.
Manual.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought so.
But now, for the street, for my country, you can't use it.
For traffic.
Not the traffic, for a lot of things. So you can use it.
It's not comfortable to use manual transmission
Yeah.
in the streets now.
In the street.
Okay. And also, Meshaal, we have the manual transmission cars. They also have differences. For example, if you're talking about a newer one or an older one.
Yeah.
If you're talking about, let's say, a Jeep from 1979, the manual, the hydraulic is also
Yeah.
manual. So you know what I mean? The pedals and the clutch.
Yeah.
So it's more difficult to actually drive it. It's not drivable for everyone who knows manual. For example, if I know how to drive manual, I'm not going to be able to drive all the manuals. So what is the difference that it makes, Because some of them are too manual for the street. You know what I
didn't
mean?
know about this.
Yeah.
How do you know about this? Hold on a second.
We can say about something.
Yes. I hope I explained it correctly.
You,
Yes, yeah.
You explained it correctly. The clutch is the difference between everything.
Okay.
Okay. You can drive a new car with special clutch, but you can't drive a manual transmission with a very special clutch.
Okay.
Why? Because there is, how can I say it?
Manual is manual. There's no advancement on it. Is that what you mean?
No, not like that. The manual is manual.
Yeah.
But the clutch is different.
Okay. Yeah.
The clutch is different.
Are you talking about the heavy one or the lighter one?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm talking about the heavy one, because if you want to drive a drag car, you can drive it by manual.
Yes.
But the manual for drag car, not like the sport car, not like a racing car, not like original car.
Every
Yes.
car is for a specific.
Oh, definitely. If
Yeah.
you're taking drag cars, the manual shift, or the stick shift for the drag car is not the same as the car you go to work for. It's not the drag cars are different,
The same.
but
There is
they're
the same.
not the same. No.
No.
I would never be able to drive manual for drag cars.
You can drive it.
I mean, it's different because the clutch is very heavy.
No, there is no clutch in drag car.
What about the racing cars?
There is something. We say it. Sequential
Okay.
is a shift, a specialty.
Okay.
It's coming like dual clutch, but you don't have to touch it. You can only shift from the. How can I say it?
From the steering wheel, though.
No. You can do it from the steering wheel,
Yes.
or you can do it from the shift.
Are you talking about steering wheel like the Tiptronic one?
Not the
No.
Tiptronic. No.
No.
It's manual.
Okay.
Yeah.
But wait, he's talking, by the way, I just wanted to clear something out. Meshaal AlAwadhi is also a racer, and we're here to bust some myths, okay? so Meshaal, when we're talking about, having a racing car versus a regular car that you go to work for, a regular car.
Okay.
On the streets,
Okay.
you go pick up your friend and you
Yeah.
go to work or something
Okay.
like that.
You can go to work
Right.
with a sport car.
Yeah.
I
But not-
understand,
but not
but I mean the
the
racing
racing.
car
Yeah, the
itself.
racing.
Alright.
The built is different.
A lot of things different. Not
Right,
the belt.
yeah.
Yeah, a lot of them.
And you're talking about the clutch too.
Yeah.
So that's what we mean by the clutch is different.
Yeah.
It's manual, I know. The manual works the same.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the clutch, what makes the racing car more powerful than, the street car, the regular street car? Is it the engine only? Is it the...
No. There is a lot of things.
Okay.
If you say racing car, so you need to talk about the electric. You need to talk about the engine. You need to talk about transmission, differential, suspension,
Right.
with the weight from the car.
Yeah, also the interior of the car. They remove the.
They
Oh,
remove
of course.
everything.
To make it lighter.
Yeah. There is a lot of things you need to do it to make the car from regular car to racing car. Also, if you wanted to talk about the sport car,
Yes.
what's the difference between the sport car and the racing car? The sport car, you can use it daily use,
Yes.
but the racing car, you can't do it
Right.
because the racing car is coming with high horsepower,
Yes.
So due to overheat, maybe.
not overheat, but the power for the engine, it's
I don't think
fits
it's allowed
only
to-
for the arena.
for the arena.
no,
Only
not for
you
the
know-
arena. I wanted to say about something. Van Diesel say it.
Okay.
If you wanted to race, you need to get a car for 10 seconds. That's the race.
Okay. You mean if you wanted to race, you need the car to finish the race in 10 seconds or less?
Yeah.
I mean, this is what we have in KMT. You
No.
know, we don't have that? Yes, we do.
No, we have Danless.
Oh, yes, of
Yeah.
course. We have the 4 point
For
something.
5, for
and-
5, for 8, 5.
So
Successful
you have
records.
different categories
Yeah.
of racing. So you need to finish the time by that category. And if you enter it, of course, when we're talking about the Challenger, it's always very heavy,
No.
right? But how can you make a Challenger race in the drag race, or let's say the racing car? It's a very heavy car.
It's heavy car, but there is a lot of, how can I say it? It's a lot of category for the Challenger. So if you have the SRT, it's coming with 10 seconds.
Right.
If you have SRT Hellcat, it's coming with 9.
Oh, the Hellcat is
If you
beautiful.
have SRT Hellcat Red Eyes, it's coming with 8.
So each
Wow.
each
So
one has
each
its
engine
own
is different.
Yeah.
category.
Yeah.
All right. So when it comes to the technology of the cars, how have it evolved through the decades?
The technology is a beautiful thing, but
But still, people like classic cars more
yeah,
than
yeah.
the technology that we have.
The technology is beautiful and he give me a large power or more power. But there is something. The technology, it's mean electric. The electric, if I have any less in the electric, the engine is not working.
Yeah.
So most of people, they need the old car or the classic car because everything is on my seat. Anything is happening, I can see it, I
You
can
can
fix
see
it. But the electric one, no. Because I need to put my OBD, my computer to check it.
So a long process just to check it and
Yeah.
to fix it.
Interesting. Now, can I ask actually one more question? Okay, before we take the break. Meshaal, you have recently purchased a 1973 car.
Yeah.
When we asked you, you said that you were customizing it in your own way.
Yeah.
Tell us about the process of renewing it or customizing it. For example, the parts, the body, the paint, the engine. Is
Yeah.
it crate engine? What are you doing to it?
This time I will make the basic maintenance to try the car and use it until the season.
Okay. Oh, the season next year.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
I wanted to use it and take it until the season, for the season.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. After that, I will check it on the season. I will check it, what I will do it. So I need to go with my brother,
Okay.
Sultan Al-Qadiri,
Shout out.
لو العوضي, وليد المؤمن, مشعل المص. I need to stay with them.
Shout out to all of your friends. Yeah.
Yeah.
We say hello.
Yeah, I wanted to stay with them and to make an idea for customize because we are the 5 have 2 garage to customize the car to go to car show.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, is that when we saw you last?
In the
Okay,
car.
okay, yes, yeah, yeah.
So after the season, I will do it full restoration for the car. So I need to remove my engine, remove my transmission, remove the electric, and make the paint first. After that, I wanted to customize the body, customize the interior. After that, we will put the engine and transmission.
Right.
Interesting.
The
Are
whole
you
thing.
going to name the car?
Now,
Do you usually name
I
your
do.
yeah,
cars? I do that too, right?
Yeah, yeah. Now we are called Cuckoo.
Cuckoo.
Yeah, now we are called
Because of
Cuckoo.
that. Come on.
Yeah,
Okay, all right.
yeah. Now
I
I
see.
see, now we call it the Cuckoo. Maybe after the customize it, we will have another
different
one.
name.
Another,
All right.
yeah,
Yeah.
different name. And,
Yeah,
and
different
brand new
name.
cuckoo. Yeah, yeah.
No, not new Cuckoo. Not
Maybe
now.
in another.
Not now.
We'll keep it for later.
Yeah.
All right, so for now, let's take this quick break and then get back to you, dear viewers. All right, welcome back, dear viewers, and again with Mr. Meshaal AlAwadhi now with the cars and with all these, cool stuff that we have been talking about. Can you tell us, first of all, if we had a problem with the car,
Okay.
how can you approach it? How can you deal with it
The first thing I need to try the car on the street.
on the street?
Yeah, I wanted to try it to make an idea what happened with the car. After that, I will take it to the garage and check it with computer. That if the car is new, or if I say it's old car, I need to try it and I need to test it in the street. After that, I will open the engine and check it.
All right, so the only difference is if it's a new car, you just
Yeah.
put the computer after
Yeah.
the testing, but if it's an old car,
Yeah.
classic maybe,
Classic or old car.
so you check the engine yourself and
Yeah.
see the problem. All right.
Okay, and when we talk about the cars, sports cars and muscle cars, we know that, muscle cars, they started, I think, with the Judge, was it?
Yeah.
The Pontiac, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
And they dominated, and they were like and it's not scary, but it was very cool back
Yeah.
then. And then all the other muscle cars emerged. Now, what is the difference between a muscle car and a sports car? How can you say this is muscle, this is sports?
The muscles car.
Of course, we know the answer, him and I, because we both have muscle cars. But
You don't have
for,
them.
for the audience,
You don't
the muscle
have,
cars.
Not muscle car. Muscle car is coming with 1960 to 1979.
Oh, you mean the body of the muscle car
Yeah.
is what's happening now?
Yeah.
But not
But
the
now-
actual muscle car.
No, but now, if you say after 1980,
Okay.
it is a sport car.
I mean, yeah,
But then
it's
the same
Yeah.
family.
it is the same family.
same
but how do we
family.
know the difference?
There is no different. The muscles car, I told you, it's coming only in 20 years from four company, General Motors,
Yes.
Ford, Dodge, and Pontiac.
Yes.
That's it. The General Motors isn't coming with Camaro,
Yeah, yeah,
Chevelle,
you're right, yeah.
Nova, with the Oldsmobile, with Cutlass. It's coming from General Motors.
What about the
For-
Chevelle? Is it the same?
Yeah, the same.
Okay.
But after 1980, there is no Chevelle.
Yes. Oh, it was
There is-
beautiful.
Yeah, there is El Camino. But
Yes.
the El Camino is not the sport car, not the
Not
muscles
the muscle car, no.
It's coming from sport car. And there is a difference between SS or S.
Okay.
The SS is meaning super sport. The S is meaning the sport.
Sport.
So now, if you said Camaro SS, that means super sport. But if you say Camaro S, there is no Camaro S. There is Camaro RS. It's coming normal.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So when you're talking about muscle cars,
You're
they're
talking-
not. They were only for a
20
certain
years.
time.
Yeah.
It's
Only for
what
20
about
years.
the body?
The body, they say it's A body, or B body, or C body.
So if you're talking, for example, about the Mustang, let's
Yeah.
say, it's not supposed to be called a muscle car, but everyone nowadays
But they
calls
call
them.
them,
Yeah,
the
they
American
Muscle car.
they called them because they take the old name.
I see. That's
They-
what you mean when you said you don't have muscle cars now.
Now.
Okay.
Yeah, they
So-
talk the old name
Yeah.
and say it is muscles car. Okay, it's muscle car. But where is the muscles car? The muscles car is coming from United States. It's coming from 1960 to 1979.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
After that,
So-
you have sport car.
So we have sport cars.
Yes. I mean that's what's interesting because mashallah, Meshaal, you have knowledge like I've never seen before or I've never heard. There are some misconceptions. There are some people who say stuff and they don't know the history. That's why we have Meshaal today
Yeah.
with us to tell us. Now, when you talk about Japanese made or American, I know you're I
it's
know,
my love
I
now.
know.
But I sell it. I sell it.
Okay.
So I come back for my love and back for United States.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you prefer the American made more than the Japanese made, or the JDM they call them.
We call them GDM.
Yeah.
And there is a big difference between the American car and Japanese car. Japanese car is coming with small engine, but we can bring big power. The American car, there is a big engine and there is a small power. For example, for the GDM, it's coming with 400 HP, but it's really 400 HP
HP horsepower.
horsepower on the wheel. But the American, when you say it's 500 HP or 500 horsepower, it's coming from the crank for the engine, not on the wheel.
I see. So that's why you prefer the American.
No, I prefer the Japanese or the GDM because it's give me the real power.
The real power.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we talking also about increasing the horsepower, or let's say when you add, let's say I don't know, the
Modify.
supercharge, or the for the Japanese the twin turbo, or
Yeah.
are you talking about that too, or just as stock?
As stock.
Okay.
I'm talking about as stock.
Yeah.
When we said this car is modified, there is a lot of things different because in the drag race, if I wanted to drag with any car, your car is Challenger and his car is Mustang. It is the same category, but if I have let's say about Corvette, it's super sport, and the category in United States in Japanese, I can't race with you because I am another one.
Category.
Another one. But when we make a modify for any car, it's coming together.
Okay, so this is one of the reasons why my car is also called the cow in Kuwait. Right? Yes. It's very heavy.
No,
very heavy,
let's
that's
say
not bad.
the cow about the logo.
It's not. It's very heavy.
I know, but they call it cow because the logo.
Why don't they call the ram the cow?
The ram is large.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's large.
Okay. Now I have this question regarding racing. So when it
Okay.
comes to racing in Kuwait,
Okay.
Oh, this is interesting.
there
Yes,
has
let's
to be some, measurements, right? Safety
Yeah.
measurements and also regulations, and also for the car itself, you have to make some. I don't know. How do you say it? I have to be prepared myself, and also you have to prepare the car.
Yeah.
So what kind of preparations for myself and the car? As someone who would like to race, I would go to the KTM,
Yes.
And
Kuwait
then-
Motor Town, yeah.
Kuwait Motor Town, and then I want to, try racing.
Okay.
What do you recommend? What should I do?
The first thing you need to check about everything in your car. After that, you need to try it and to know what category you need to race it. After that, you need to make sure about your brake, your tire, your engine, your oil, your transmission. That's for the car. About yourself, you need to make a safety for yourself. So you need to wearing something safety, wearing helmet, wearing gloves, wearing shoes for the racing.
Specific shoes for racing?
Yeah. and you need to wearing a seat belt and a roll cage.
Oh yes, the
And-
roll cage is a must.
Yeah,
Yes.
a must in some category. Not
What's
all
a
of
roll
them.
cage?
So you know the iron
Iron cage,
bars that
iron
the
cage
cage
in the-
inside the
car.
yeah
Yeah,
and yeah.
All right.
So it holds the car if something happens, something like that.
Yeah.
And
I've seen some cars, have parachutes right after the start.
yeah.
that is that
that's-
for the drag?
Yeah, that's one for drags or also for road racing.
For drag, yeah.
But the category is too big, so it's coming with 4-5.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fast.
Yeah. So I need parachute to stop the car.
Yes,
Because
you
the
need
brake is
help.
not-
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This is
You know
great,
those
by the
little
way.
drag
I've
dragsters?
seen,
Yeah,
seen
yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of videos on social media. So.
Yeah. Dave also is a car racer, but he doesn't admit it.
Yeah, I
He
do
doesn't
that.
want anyone to know.
No, actually, I do that only in video games.
Oh,
so that's
oh.
see, that's why I was. We have actually a steering wheel, and
Yeah,
you can simulate a whole arena just
Yeah.
to play at home. No need for helmets. No need for gloves. Actually, some people wear. They have these. Specific steering wheels.
Yeah.
Also, they wear gloves, just to play the game,
I know.
and this is actually very interesting.
Yeah, it is.
I know.
A specific seat, and also the gear and everything.
Okay, I will tell you about my friend Ali Cracker. Ali Cracker, he make the champion for simulator for drift about 2 years. After that, he go to the drift racer. After 2 years by simulator.
That's nice.
And then he
Yeah.
went to the actual
Yeah.
drift. Oh, interesting.
And when he go to Red Bull race, he take, I think, the third or the fourth.
Mashallah.
Yeah.
I have actually a friend who is also named Ali Jarki. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
He actually posts some stuff on social media regarding buying new wheels, buying new gloves, and it's just a whole new world. And also
yeah.
that when you have this huge screen,
Yeah.
so that it covers not only the front but also the sides.
He covered the all of
Interesting.
arena.
Yeah.
Everyone is who use the simulator. It's coming from the soul. So the first thing you use it by joystick. After that you buy the wheel. After that you buy the gear, and buy the clutch and
clutch, yeah.
the clutch.
These are your steps.
Yeah.
These are your
After
steps. Yeah.
after that he said no. I need another monitor.
Yeah.
So he put large one. No, I need to see the whole arena. So I need to put 3 monitors. So I put one of them. And
I
I put a
see.
chair. When he stay in this life, after that, if he go to the actually race, he will do something.
He's
good.
prepared. All right, so I think we have reached the end of this episode, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
But still, we have one more thing for you, is to give the people an advice for those who are into racing, would like to begin, a career in racing. So
Yeah.
this is your camera. Tell the
Yeah.
people something before we.
If anybody wanted to be a racer, there is a lot of academy can learn you. But the first thing or the important thing for the race is the safety. And if you wanna to be a racer, don't be a street racer. There is a lot of space, there is a lot of place under the government cover. You can race and you can do everything you needed. If you wanted to drift, if you wanted to drag race, to dirty bike, to bike, you can go anywhere. But
you have a place for everything.
Yes, for everything
Yeah.
is legal, actually.
yeah,
Yes.
it's legal under the government cover.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr.
welcome.
Meshaal, for being here. Thank you again, Fatma. We were so happy and thrilled about this
Yes, thank
topic.
you very much
You're
for being
welcome.
here. You really told us so many things and gave us a lot of information that we appreciate. And inshallah, hopefully, we will see you in another interview. Inshallah. Thank you.
All right,
Thank
dear
you.
viewers, we will take this quick break and then get back to wrap the episode.
Thank you very much for joining us for this episode. That was amazing. Thank you very much, Mr. Meshaal AlAwadhi, for talking to us about all these pieces of information about cars. And I was very sad.
Also, the advice that was very
Yes.
important.
Yeah,
You have to
the
be
last
safe.
advice.
Always wear your seatbelt.
Yes.
Even if you're not racing, right?
Yes.
And in the street, just wear your seatbelt, be safe, and
Yeah, I thought when
Beautiful.
we asked him about, what are the rules to become a racer, I thought the first thing was to take permission from your family. I don't know. Dear family, But thank you very much for actually talking to us about our passion. Dej and I, we were very, very happy with the interview, and we were smiling the whole time, and we
Yes.
were actually very passionate, and it showed that sometimes we forgot we were even in an interview.
That's right.
And also, Dej, you have some questions too, so we might have, and I have a lot of questions. We might have Meshaal AlAwadhi for another interview.
Yep, again,
what do you
yes.
say?
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. All right. So that was the end. We hope that you, dear viewers, enjoyed it. Stay safe, and we hope to see you again in the next episode.